So you're eating super clean, you're exercising, yet the scale is not budging. If you have Hashimoto's, there's a reason and a solution. Hi, I'm holistic functional doctor Anya Szigeti, and I help women fix the root causes behind stubborn thyroid weight. Let's break this down. So why is it so hard? Low thyroid hormone, slow metabolism. It's not just hormones. Inflammation, insulin resistance, and stress hormones all lock your fat storage, unfortunately, usually right around the waistline. So the first step is we need to lower inflammation. So that's looking at eliminating things like gluten, dairy, sugar for 30 days. Then adding in beautiful anti-inflammatory foods and omega-3s. The second step is making sure that our blood sugars are balanced as well as insulin. So doing things like eating a protein-rich breakfast, avoiding constant snacking, going for a quick walk after meals. When you have stable blood sugar, you have fewer cravings. Step 3, support your metabolism. So one thing I did early on in my journey, I was an ultra endurance athlete. So I was doing Ironman triathlons and ultra marathons. So what did this look like? An Ironman triathlon is 2.4 mile swim, 112 mile bike, and then 26.2 full marathon. And then my ultra marathons that I was running were 50K, 50 milers. Crazy, right? Crazy cardio. I was not lifting weights. We need muscle to be able to support our metabolism. And too much cardio burns out our adrenals and our thyroid. Go me. Very often I see this with my patients, is that they are just doing overloads of cardio, maybe not doing the Ironman triathlons and ultra marathons, but doing a lot of cardio and very little or no weights. And if they are doing weights, they're doing very light weights. So even one day a week, let's get in there. Let's lift heavy stuff so that our body is sore. So we can only do a couple reps before we lose form. We really need that weight to help our metabolism, to help build our bones, and to help build and maintain muscle mass. Super, super important. We want to make sure that our liver is happy. Our liver gets so clogged down with so many things that will be many separate videos of discussing that, but we want to make sure that our liver is happy and that we have adequate nutrients. We mentioned a couple of them in previous videos, looking at vitamin D, selenium, zinc, ferritin. We need to have our nutrient status as well to help with that thyroid conversion. And then sleep. We need to make sure that we're optimizing our sleep, and it's a non-negotiable boundary for me, getting at least 7, ideally closer to 8 or 9 hours of sleep a night. I know that may seem crazy. I was a 4 to 6 hour sleeper before, not by choice very often when I was serving in active duty in the military and in corporate America, traveling a lot. Sleep was the last of my priorities. But now, after unfortunately my diagnosis and I've transformed my life, I understand the value of quality sleep, and now that's a non-negotiable for me. And so I highly recommend that for you as well on your healing journey. So if you're struggling with weight, especially with Hashimoto's, it's not about starvation. It's not about deprivation. It's about restoring balance, because when your body feels safe, it releases the weight. So I have a beautiful community of women that are healing naturally. And one of those fabulous women just shared her story about how she released 25 pounds of excess weight in just a few months without really trying, just following the basic recommendations, the fundamentals. She is working one-on-one with me, so we're able to do the deep dive and get some really customized data and information to help to guide her. And now she feels and looks incredible. So that could be you as well. So remember, you can feel good again, and I'll see you in the next one.